can press releases help get traffic to my site? What is the best strategy to use those effectively? All right, so there's two types of press releases. There's the legitimate, I'm trying to get press and I have an announcement to make, and that type of press release where I actually have something to say. And those will get traffic to your website, because if you legitimately have some sort of news, then people are naturally going to be interested in it. So for example, we have a client who is representing a lot of the people that were arrested with what's his name, the Patriots owner, Robert Kraft, and he's not representing Robert Kraft, or his law firm's not representing Robert Kraft, but they are representing probably 5 or 6 of the people that were arrested. So that's a story where we've used press releases, and they've used press releases. Actually, I shouldn't say we've used press releases. We didn't do anything with this particular project, but they've used press releases. They've used different things like that, and they've gotten a lot of coverage. I mean, I was for a week I was watching NBC Nightly News, and my client's on TV on NBC talking to Lester Holt, for 5 nights in a row, which is pretty cool. So if you have something to say, press releases are very good. They're very easy, and it gets your message out there. I typically use PR Web for press releases when we actually have something to say, because it'll distribute it on Associated Press. So, you get all kinds of distribution. You get local distribution. You typically get, it costs about, it used to be $400. I haven't done it for a while. But it's not cheap. It's like $400 for a press release, but you get the distribution, and that's the most important thing with a press release. Another side of press releases, though, is the search engine optimization side of press releases, and this is the type that's a little more lenient. I don't want to say lenient. I don't know what the word is. It's just not. You're not going to get coverage because most of the time you're posting about crap that nobody cares about. And that's just reality. Nobody cares. Unless you're a huge firm, nobody really cares that you added a new partner. Sorry, it's true. They don't. So what do we do with these is we typically use these press releases to pad our anchor text diversity, and also send a little bit of link juice, because typically they're no follow links, which basically means that on linking, there's do follow and there's no follow. Do follow basically is telling Google the authority from this website, the authority from this link. We're willing to pass. The website is saying we're willing to pass the authority from this website, from our website to this website. No follow means do not pass any authority from our website to this website that we're linking to. A lot of times you'll see that with like sponsored links and different things like that. So press releases are typically no follow, which Google says that no follow doesn't help your rankings. I've done tests that kind of suggest otherwise sometimes, and the other thing is that it can definitely indirectly affect your rankings, because no follow links are a natural part of any backlink profile. So, for example, if you post a video on YouTube and then link back to your homepage, that's a no follow link. So it's not uncommon to have no follow links. So we typically use press releases because we can use them to get a lot of links. Even though they're no follow, we can use them to get a lot of links, and we can use them to dilute our anchor text diversity. So remember before, a couple minutes ago, I was just talking about how, if we see on the first page of Google, or if let's say we take a new client's website, and we see that we need their exact match anchor text. So what we talked about before, exact match anchor text is keywords like Baltimore DUI lawyer, for example. If we see that the average website that's ranking on the first page of Google has 10% exact match, and our client has 40%, then there's the only way to fix that. There's two ways. You get rid of links, or you build more links. And a lot of times you can't get rid of links unless you control the links, and then you can, if you're doing like private blog networks and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get into that. But bottom line is that typically what we need to do is we need to build a lot of links. We don't want to spend a lot of money, and we need them to be kind of, not really have huge impact, except for the fact that they're just switching up that they're diluting the anchor text diversity, and press releases are a great thing for that. Recently, there's a company called Web20 Ranker. They recently put out a do follow press release product that we use, and it works pretty well also. But that's pretty much what I know about press releases. So there's a lot to know about it. Usually used for SEO purposes. But I mean, it can definitely help. We use them all the time. So it's definitely a good strategy.